Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Once again.
We are here in Studio West, the Westest studio.
Oh,
the best
studio.
Well, I don't know if it's not the bestest studio.
Bestest to Chip and
The best Chip's home base. We had a couple hits come to you over the Thanksgiving holidays. We're now right into the Christmas season. And when I think of Christmas, Cerny, I think of a few things.
Yes.
Lights. We had some podcasts last year about the frustrating with the lights experience.
Oh, yes.
And
now, did you have any?
I was good.
Okay, so
no
was
kerfuffles.
So was
this year.
I was surprised.
And one thing that I always think of, which is so funny, that triggers the right wingers and the very religious, is Starbucks has their whatever their cup is.
The holiday cup.
It doesn't matter if the cup could be white. It could have nothing on it. Yeah. Somebody would be upset that it didn't have a cross or like a no Satan sign on it or something.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. It wasn't. What was the complaint last year? I think we did an episode on it.
I'm sure we did. I think there was no Christmas tree or something.
Something
like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. And Starbucks also is known for their peppermint mochas and all these really holiday diabetes missiles.
Oh yeah. Missiles launching.
Cerny has found Starbucks making the news for a different reason.
So Starbucks doesn't want customers using cafe's free Wi-Fi to look at porn. So
wait, I'm closing my account. Not my YouPorn account.
Your Starbucks.
My Starbucks account. Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely cranking it still.
Yeah.
I'm cranking it right now.
Getting dick blisters.
Yeah. Cock blisters.
That's right, cock blisters. So this is going to be. I think so. They're going to block. The coffee company confirmed on Thursday.
Isn't it? Imagine being in the. Hi, this is I work for Starbucks PR. Could we get a comment on your stance on people watching porn and your you're like,
don't want that?
I just want a regular fucking job.
Last year it was the fucking Christmas.
Right.
Now I'm talking about porn.
Yeah.
Wow. So now a plan is in motion to prevent customers from accessing online pornography over the in-store Wi-Fi. We've identified a situation to prevent this. A solution, to prevent this content from being viewed within our stores, and we'll begin introducing in our U.S. locations in 2019. So you will be blocked from looking at adult content using Starbucks' free Wi-Fi.
Okay. Does the article have a specific incident or some?
I'll peruse. It doesn't look like it. It looks. I mean.
Now I'll just say a couple things. Cerny and I were. In high school, there were similar. I mean, granted, the blocking, the parental controls, as they're called, weren't as robust as they are today, as they were back in high school. But I remember in high school they had something that they were like trying to do this. I'll just say this: if there's a will, there's a way.
Oh yeah, we broke that firewall.
Oh yeah,
easy.
I mean, you just find out, or word gets around like, they're blocking BigTitties.com, but they aren't blocking MILFTitties.com. So you just go to MILFTitties.com.
That's right.
I don't know if that's a site or not.
Remember, what was it? The WhiteHouse.com back in the day.
That's old school.
That was old school. So you would type it in and it would be a porn site. And if you got caught, like, I was searching the White House. Yeah. I didn't know it was .gov. You placed it.
Right. You didn't even know that there was a .com, a .gov. You didn't know .net, any of these
.org
things.
Or that shit. That was good.
Now, did they mention the article that specifically, I guess, YouPorn.com?
Yes. Now, YouPorn is now quote, clapping back. I fucking hate that.
Clap back.
I'm like, oh, fuck you. Exactly. Anyway, they are banning
Hold on. They would be wanking back, right? Or spanking back?
Spanking back. So YouPorn bans Starbucks products in all offices effective January 1st, 2019.
First of all, I'm shocked that they have more than one office.
Okay, so
plural of that.
So someone actually, I was looking at some of these tweets. Some jamoke here wrote, I'm not sure for what should I be amazed more that people are watching porn in public or that YouPorn has offices with an S added. Oh. I didn't know these sites were that popular. What? What?
Come on. I would say YouPorn's probably top 5 porn like streaming site, right?
It's a multi-billion-dollar, racket there.
The
last I didn't know.
Who's
these
this?
sites.
Like, what do you think? He's like porn is like a fringe hobby for people. I mean, like, isn't it more people?
Yeah,
have watched like certain movies than viewed the Super Bowl or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Let's discuss, Cerny.
Okay. I think it is. It is a little weird.
There's a time and a place.
Yeah.
To whack your bag.
Yeah. Or is it creepier that they're watching porn and not whacking it? They're just watching it.
That
it's kind
of that I think could. I don't know actually because I kind of want to give you a serious answer, which would be maybe it's more normalized now. It's not as taboo, which is probably good. I would say maybe that sexuality is more mainstream, but. I wouldn't say Starbucks is the place to be pushing the envelope in the
porn department
in the taboo area.
We were the front runner. Bucking the trends here.
Now I've used the Starbucks Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And I'm usually looking at babysitter porn.
Ah.
No. Strictly electrician. Housewife porn.
Now,
with the clubfoot though.
I know you're watching softcore or hardcore.
Only
softcore in public, hardcore in behind closed. Okay, yeah, I got you.
And nothing below the belt. Like I'm at Starbucks. At Pete's though, hardcore.
Will's yours.
Yeah. I only look for 2-holer type of videos.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think Starbucks' intention probably is to have people work, check their email, casual web surfing.
Yeah, I'd assume. Do some online shopping or...
Yeah,
probably mostly for like work, like Google Docs or something. You need online for something. Yeah, I get that.
It would be the same thing on the bus. Like, I commute. I take the bus. Like,
okay.
I wouldn't expect...
You'll sit in the back?
Yeah.
Big dirty.
Big dirty. I hope we're caught in traffic. I'm going to stretch this one. Oh, my stop. Yeah, there's a time and a place for...
Bus driver. just wait here for a minute. I'm almost done.
Okay. Well, you... Take it around the block one more time. I'm almost there. We're almost to the money shot.
I'm okay. Just drop me off the next block. I can walk.
Oh, I need a good couple refractory blocks.
A cool down period.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would say. I mean, obviously, do you think this is one isolated incident?
No, this had to have been.
This. I'm sure this happens. I would
quite frequently.
I would probably say. Every day, and a Starbucks employee probably catches a customer on a porn site.
Yeah, I would probably.
Because for the average Joe, the me and you, CERN, we're, we would go, we'd maybe check our email, maybe go on Amazon.
Yeah.
And I've been to Starbucks, and you've seen, or you'll see pictures of people, like, they bring the whole desktop computer in and shit like that. You've seen those, right?
Yeah, I know. Like, wow.
Or they're trying to, like, play Fortnite or something on their like the huge gaming laptop,
which you got to be lagging or something. I don't know.
Oh, it's crazy lag, crazy lagging. And people would. Same thing with the library. Like people look at porn at the library and stuff too.
Which is, I guess, see, that's
maybe this speaks to more of like a broader internet access problem. And don't you have a phone?
Yeah, I know. Can't you just
go
take it offline? Take it off. Go data on that one.
Yeah, eat up some of that data plan. I would say if I had the need to.
The need to
see a pair of titties or some pornography, and I was like near a Starbucks, I don't think I would go. If anything, I would like sit outside, like on the benches. And
so what you're telling me is Dutch Brothers could have a huge come up here if they had some free Wi-Fi. You could just sit in your car within range.
It'd be perfect, and just jerk in your car.
Spank it right there. Get like a van with fucking TVs. Go nuts.
Oh, I think he's an undercover cop. He has lots of surveillance equipment. No, that's his pornography watching.
Middle-aged man comes out in a fucking robe.
A tent.
Refill.
A tent. Now, what do you think about the clapback on YouPorns?
First of all, it's kind of silly. Like, not like.
Do you think it's a joke? Do you think
it's kind of a joke?
Yeah.
Like, okay,
they're kind of tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're banning you from our,
cock and cheek.
Because that really, I mean, are they really going to take a huge hit?
I don't think
there?
they
I don't
can.
think they are. They're just.
I think it's just being fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, yeah, porn. I don't know, and I'm not really unless I don't want to hang out in a Starbucks for like an extended period of time. It's kind of,
I think I've taken
done
my work,
yeah.
And like, but on my laptop, like, just firing off some emails, checking something real quick, and then closing down. I don't want to like. It's not like the place to be.
I do think some of the porn viewing could be out of boredom. Like maybe I would, if I had to guess, this person potentially probably is more than likely not employed.
Okay.
So they're going to Starbucks. They're just kind of bored.
True.
They've been through their whole Facebook feed back to 2014.
I can
seen
see
all there is to see on Twitter.
I can see them being one of those people that lives at home and is, quote, going to school, but not. They're just hanging out at Starbucks all day. And
oh, yeah, mom thinks he's getting a couple units at the community college.
Yeah, live there for free. And then he's like, well, I got nothing else to do.
He's like, Mom always busts my hump when she catches me whacking my bag at home. I'm going to go to Starbucks.
Oh, shit.
Now, I mean, there's going to be ways. I bet the day they put this firewall or parental controls up, there's...
Someone will hack it or break it.
Yeah. I guess maybe now with the technology, I know if you're a legit porn site, you have to like communicate that back to...
Oh, yeah.
Like... The network or something.
Something like that.
So I'm sure that most of them will be blocked. I'm sure there's sites that you can like get away with like seeing some softcore stuff. I don't know.
Some like amateur,
Yeah, like how are you that hard up for seeing some whatever?
This is the old spank banks where you just close your eyes, just scan back. There you go.
Go old school. Go get a titty mag for yourself.
Oh, there you go.
Or get a Playboy.
Or you can just stop by in the local titty bar.
Even better. Or get your haircut at a barber shop, at old school barber shop, and pick up one of their like Playboys from 1998 or something.
Remember that bar we went to in New York?
The bar?
The bar we went to in New York in Greenwich. The guy threw out the porn magazines.
He had titty mags there?
You were there. He threw them out at us.
I don't remember that kind of stuff. Sorry,
I remember you like.
Oh, because we were in the predominantly gay area, like the Castro district of New York.
We didn't know. And
we were very naive young boys.
We were, well, yeah.
That's probably what they're looking for.
We walked in, the guy's like, you guys want to see? Remember he like was weird about it. He's like, you guys want to see?
I honestly, was this when we got into the Guinness kick? When we started drinking Guinness a lot?
Yeah, but we were mixing it up. We were drinking like Washington apples and Guinness. We were fucking...
because we just turned 21, so a lot of experimentation.
We were dabbling with the devil there. I remember when we walked in and the guy was kind of weird. Remember he's like kind of like sizing us up, like, what are you going to drink? I think we said we did a shot of Washington apples, and then we had Guinness.
Yeah.
I remember he said, I remember him saying something like not a fairy drink or something. I was like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? And then
right, because the one thing I do remember is he was like being homophobic or saying like some slurs that I was like, oh, like well, that's kind of weird.
Remember those guys came in? They went to the jukebox. He was like, hey, none of that gay music in here, and I was like, the hell's wrong with this guy? We had no idea. Like, gay, what the fuck is he talking about?
Like, why? God, this guy's.
Do you guys want to see some? Do you guys want to see a penthouse? We're like, sure.
Yeah. 21.
They slapped him down. Like, maybe he pulled him out of the drawer. He had like a drawer. He pulled him out. He had a bunch of them. We're like, cool. So we were like looking at him.
Just drinking beer, looking at boobs.
Yeah. But we never put it together. We were like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then we had to go to the bathroom later on.
And then they thought we were going to go blow each other or something.
One at a time. Like, what is up with this place? This place is fucking weird.
Why does everyone think we're gay here? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I just don't understand. And then we
were making jokes. I remember we were like, can we use the bathroom? One at a time. Like, well, that's kind of how it works, right?
Yeah. We're going to elephant walk in there? What do you think?
And then we started like looking around, and remember the shirtless guys like on the wall?
Yeah, we're like,
okay, I see.
My God, okay. Is there a Starbucks around here? I got to jack off.
Yeah, look at some porn.
Yeah. These penthouses really got me riled up. I need to get it over the finish line with
some live action.
Yeah, I need a peppermint mocha, and I need to whack my bag in a Starbucks.
Peppermint mocha, can you give me some extra napkins, please?
Yeah. Whipped cream and do you have like a tube or a lotion? No sprinkles. It hurts.
Keep the jimmies.
Yeah. Do you have a blast towel?
Oh,
do you have any blast towels back there? Do you think there was any masturbation?
Oh, there has to be.
There's like someone got caught.
I'm sure more than one.
Probably in like a sweatpant thing. And I got to say this. Probably 99%, if not 100%, this is all dudes.
Absolutely.
There's no women.
Although I'd be interested if there was, like, really?
Yeah.
Because that does seem like dude behavior.
Yeah, that's such
no shame.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm more curious about the genre.
Oh,
what scene? What's sort of?
What's their flavor?
Was it a coffee related?
Oh, like he's living out his fantasy.
Oh, now I could almost give him a pass.
Yeah,
on that one specific. He's
I
Yeah.
ordered a coffee from the barista. Chastity.
Oh yeah, her name's Chastity. They do
she
have
likes her coffee with extra cream.
Extra cream. Just wearing an apron with like nothing else.
Turns around, just
else. Oh my God. Now they do have those drive-through coffee shops in Washington State, or maybe it's Oregon.
Okay.
And literally the women in the women in there, the baristas, are wearing like thongs and pasties.
What? Wow.
Yeah, I've seen.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like a thing. It's a certain type of coffee shop up there, and it's only drive-through, and they probably crush it on tips.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And it's like all the guys just go by, and they're not nude, but I mean they're pretty much 98% nude. So why wouldn't he just?
Yeah, why don't you stop up there? I guess if you don't live in
there.
Washington or Oregon, you can't.
So I know those are around a couple places because I remember hearing about it, and then we were driving through Washington. I was like, if we came across one of these, I would have to for the show, obviously,
yes.
yeah, just for
show
the good
prep,
story,
show prep.
Yeah. My wife's just like, fuck, just like in the passenger seat, like, okay, I will get an iced coffee, but you're a fucking idiot.
Like we already know this.
Yeah, I'm a duh.
Duh.
Well, I don't know what to do. I think YouPorn's. I kind of like their little rebuttal. I think that's kind of funny because and one that's an impossibility to enforce.
Yes, no Starbucks.
It would be funny if they bought everyone like Pete's for like the day after or something. I think that would be funny. But
the corporate account, go on Pete's.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I wonder if Pete's is going to come out with a statement. You can watch. We can watch whatever you want at our.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, if you come out with a statement like, well, we're open for whatever, and then you get all sorts of delinquents out there buying jacket in your goddamn, it's like, okay, we take that back.
Now, where do you stop then? We could get into the slippery slope.
Oh.
So porn. Okay, I think most people would probably say, yeah, you probably shouldn't be watching that at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Now, what if you're on YouTube or watching a really violent movie?
Ah.
Or you're on some streaming site that's like, is illegal because you're watching like some illegal
or you're
pirated movie or something.
Or you're watching some ISIS
beheading videos.
Or some recruitment videos.
Oh, right. I don't know why I said beheading. That was dark. That's a good point. So where do you draw the line? So
I guess it says they said adult content. I wonder if they could just expand their definition of adult content.
It's true.
This is weird.
Well, I think porn is probably. I think most people would probably say that's okay. Most people would accept that.
I'd almost say, do you have nothing better to do? You're just gonna hang out, and I get but how long are you gonna be there?
Yeah, you shouldn't be watching a movie at Starbucks.
First
it should be
loud.
a 5 or 10. Yeah.
I guess they put headphones on or something, but that's loud.
I even get awkward when you're I know you don't fly very much, or when you're watching a movie and there's people around, like on your iPad or something, and or there's like some sex scene coming out, and you're like, if someone walks by, like, oh, this guy's looking at him. So that's how we feel. Imagine person obviously doesn't feel that way if he's pulling up
hardcore porn.
Yeah, porn on us.
You porn. I like that one guy. No, these sites were so popular.
I know.
Really? Where you been?
Okay. What are you? Sure thing, Pastor. I didn't know the devil had
did you know how to get
claws in so deep.
You got on Twitter? How did you not pass by 5 porn sites on the way to Twitter?
I know. Stormy Daniels? You've retweeted her 4 times. American hero. Oh. Well, I'll continue to patronize.
Patronize?
Patronize?
Patronize? I don't know.
I will continue to give my money to Starbucks. And I will continue to give my gigabytes to YouPorn. Yes. I'll keep it in my rotation.
There you go. But at separate times.
Money, yes.
And then
those two things shan't cross in the same building, in the Starbucks building. Now,
is Starbucks your go-to?
No, it's like my fail-safe.
Yeah, it's like if I just need coffee and it's close. They're not as...
Disneyland was a perfect example.
Yeah. Yes,
it was like, I don't want the shitty coffee in the hotel room.
Yeah, the burnt, like where it's like really thick and just... Ugh.
So I'm like, I know what I'm going to get.
Shit that's been in the pot for like 4 hours.
I know. Yeah. So now hold on. What if you brought your phone into the bathroom at Starbucks and then wanked it, but weren't actually looking at your table? You weren't priming the pump. But then you go in the bathroom for a quick 2 pump.
Ooh, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I would say, I'm not saying that any of this is normalized behavior, but...
It happens, folks. I'm telling you that right now.
I would say whatever happens in the bathroom's probably safe. Not safe. Whatever happens in there, happens in there. Don't ask, don't tell, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, anyway.
So
Chip and Cern will, starting immediately, we're ceasing and desisting looking at porn in Starbucks.
Immediately. Done and done.
We're just not going to start.
No, I won't make that a habit.
But now the next time I go in there, I'm going to maybe fire a site up just to see if the filter's up. See if I can get around it.
Well, I think it's starting in 2019.
Okay.
So
I'll wait.
So moral of the story is don't go to Starbucks on the 31st of December because
everyone's going to get their
fire up the last porn.
Last bit of jack in. Starbucks jacks.
New Year's resolution. Not look at porn in public.
It'll be hard, but I could do it. Hard. Oh well. Anyway, we had a Black Friday sale. Went swimmingly.
It did.
Sales year over year, quarter over quarter, day over day.
Steady.
Consistent.
So we would like to see some production.
Yeah.
But some growth, but the steady numbers are pretty good. Steady Eddie. Now, if you actually want
inventory's flush.
If you would like some merch, you can go to chipandsternshow.com/shop. I believe we're going to be generous enough and continue the Black Friday sale.
Yes.
Just email us, and I'm sure we'll send you something.
We talked to the bosses, and we've got it extended.
We twisted their arms, and they listened, and so we will continue Black Friday for a third year. Third year straight.
Black Friday.
If you want to interact with us, we actually had some interactions with some fans on Facebook.
I
was blown away.
Smitten.
Yeah, I was. I was like, smiling. I was like, wow. So Facebook is one avenue. Chip and Stern Show. Twitter. Instagram.
Yes.
You can email us at chipandsternshow@gmail.com. Anything Chip and Stern Show, reach out to us. We actually are listening.
And reading.
Yes.
And responding.
To everyone, because the communication isn't
scaled.
Overwhelming.
It hasn't scaled yet.
Is it overwhelming?
Yeah, it's not overwhelming at the moment. Well, until next time, keep your jacking out of Starbucks. I'm Chip.
I'm Stern.
Cheers.